Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Antwiwaa, just in case you are new here, and I live here in Accra, Ghana. I started living alone some months back, and for this video I decided to track my expenses for an entire week. So that includes everything I buy, every service I pay for, bills if any come up this week, among other things. So you're welcome to today's video, and this is how much I spend as a young woman living alone here in Accra, Ghana in 1 week.
You feel alive,
Enjoy.
the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds.
I started off the week with a few beauty regimens at the beginning of the month, so girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. So I got my hair relaxed for the first time. The relaxing process was 250 cedis, and then I got a trim and another treatment. Both the trim and the other treatment were 120 cedis, which brought my total for that entire process to 370 cedis plus tip, brought my total to 400 cedis. The day of my salon appointment, it rained pretty much all day, so I had to use an Uber to get to the salon, and the Uber ride to the salon was 50 cedis. Then the next item on the beauty regimen was getting my nails done. I had to first of all dissolve the previous acrylic I had from last month and then get new acrylics on my natural nails. And that's exactly what I did. It took about 2 hours or so to get that done, and the entire process, which is the dissolving of the nail, getting the powder on my actual nails and painting it with gel polish, came to a total of 140 cedis plus a tip, which brought my total to 160 cedis. I also got some items for my hair because I'm going to be styling my hair for the rest of the week, so I wanted to get a few things that will make my styling process for work easier. And the items I got came to a total of 66 cedis right there. I got just 3 items. I got this edge control. I was initially using the one everybody uses, Eco Styler, but that didn't have a strong bond, so I wanted to get something new. And I was walking through the salon. How do you open this thing? I was walking through the salon and I saw this. I decided to give it a try. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So yeah, and then I got a tail comb. Before I relaxed my hair used to be natural 4C hair, and there was no way I could style it with a tail comb. But now I have this, which is more manageable, and so I got a tail comb to be able to style my hair with it. So this is the second item I got, and then the third item is a bunch of ribbons to be able to style my hair with. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this round of spending. Okay, so that's it for my beauty regimen. It's the beginning of the week, and I do have a 9 to 5. We actually do like 8 to 5, but if you want to call it a 9 to 5, that's fine by me. And my expenses are pretty much fixed for the days I have to be in the office. My expenses for these days will pretty much include the cost of transportation to work, the cost of water because I'm a big water drinker, and then money I spend on a snack because I would usually not have lunch, but on days I have lunch, that will also add to my expenses. So instead of adding these expenses day by day, I thought it would be a great idea to just lump them at the end of the week and give you the total based on the category. How does that sound? Good? Yeah, I thought so too. So today's Wednesday. I just got back from work, but unfortunately, or as you can see, it's still very bright and early outside because I had to get an Uber home. I would usually use public transport when I'm coming home from work because that's more affordable and saves me money. On other days, I would use the company bus. We have a bus that brings us home. It's just that the bus pretty much drops everybody on our route, so it takes way longer to get home. Today, I needed to get home at 5 or before 5 because I have a video due at 6 and I'm not done editing, so I had to get an Uber home. I rushed home and it is currently 5:05. I'm gonna sit down and get through my edits. But I'm annoyed that I had to spend an extra 45 CDs that I didn't have to spend because I didn't have the time to edit the video that was supposed to go out before now. So yeah, that's how much it costs to get home today, 45 CDs. So let's add that to the total. What? Wait, am I confused? What? Visa purchase. What? I didn't buy anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because, well, why am I in this position? I had been doing some work today and I was getting a bit tired. So I decided to lay down for a few minutes, get my strength back and go back to whatever I was doing. So as I was laying down, I got a notification. It was a text from my bank. My salary has already dropped, so I wasn't sure what the text was about, but low-key I was praying that it was going to be money or something. I open the text and I see visa purchase. What visa purchase? And it clicked because it was the same amount I paid for a Zoom subscription last month. And I forgot to cancel the subscription. And the money has been deducted again. Let me see if I can tactfully show you the message without showing you any more bank information. I can't show you. It's not. There's too much detail. So I'll just insert a screenshot. First of all, the reason I paid for the Zoom subscription was because last month I was holding online video editing and storytelling classes for whoever was interested. And I wanted it to be professional, so I paid for the Zoom subscription. But this month, I'm not having the classes because I'm concentrating on other things that need to be done like now. But I forgot to cancel. And then the subscription is just going to be there unused. The subscription for 1 month cost 167.63 CDs, and then the POS charge was 4.19, which brings the total to 171.82 CDs. Unbelievable.
The next day,
I just finished filming a video and I wanted to log in today's purchases. Since I got my hair done, I've been wearing this wig of mine as a ponytail. It's one of those wigs I've had for some time. It's still very good, but I had to make do because I didn't have a ponytail. I was waiting to get a ponytail and it finally came in today. So I've forgotten how much I got it for, and said that actually I remember I got it for 150 CDs. So that's the purchase for today. It was 150 CDs and delivery to my location was 30 CDs, so that was 180 CDs. I also made small purchases like data, spent some money on transportation and some food. I'm going to sum the data and transportation cost at the end of the week, so it's not like little bit of, you know, money every single day, so that it's more, yeah. But for the food, I was starving and I didn't have time to cook before the video because it had been a busy day. I took out chicken, didn't get around to cooking it. I ended up buying some chops, some pork chops and potatoes, some sweet potatoes, and that was about 40 CDs plus delivery was 48 CDs. So we can go ahead and add that to the expenditure for the week. It's very dark out here. I don't know if you can see me, hopefully you can. But on my way to the gym today, I'm walking to the gym because I've been spending too much money on Uber this week. So I'm not doing that anymore because I really like to live within the budget. But once it goes beyond it, then we have a problem. But I'm walking to the gym, like I said, and I have this knee injury, so I want to pass by one of the shops to see if I can get a knee guard, if that's what's called. I don't think it's a knee guard. Most importantly, I hope that the price is reasonable. So I passed by the pharmacy and I didn't find any of the knee straps knee guard. So I ended up opting for a band-aid. I mean, it's better than nothing. So
I'm going too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in mid-between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower.
So I'm back from the gym, and the fact that I'm here talking to you means that there is yet another expense. So I went to the gym quite late. You may have noticed, because when I was going to the gym it was dark, quite dark. Aside the fact that the streets were not entirely well lit, it was quite late. It was well after 7 o'clock. So I got to the gym, did everything I needed to do, finished around 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. And it wasn't safe. At least I didn't feel safe walking back home at that time. So I got an Uber from the gym to my apartment again, and that was 9 cedis. I did mention at the beginning of the week, if you remember, that I'm just going to lump my transportation to work and the little snacks or lunches and the water I have at work together, so they are not like tiny amounts every single day. Do you remember? Yeah, I did say that. So I've been writing my expenses down in a book. I don't do this all the time because I've gotten used to budgeting and sticking to my budget, but for the purpose of this video I wrote them down. So for Monday I spent exactly 17 cedis on transportation. That's going to work and coming back, going to the gym, all those things. And then I spent 5 cedis on snacks, which was pretty much a bottle of roasted granuts and water. Then on Tuesday I spent 17 cedis on transportation again because it's the same route, same movement. And then this time around I spent 10 cedis on a snack and water. I got a bottle of granite again, but I was so hungry that I ended up getting another bottle like somewhere around 3 o'clock. And then I bought water. I'm a big water drinker, and I would usually buy the sachet one because if I buy a bottle of water it won't last up to an hour or two be done. So I would usually buy a lot of the sachet one. I could go through about 7 or 8 from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So yeah. And then on Wednesday I spent just 6 cedis on public transportation because remember that I had to rush home after work on Wednesday evening because I needed to rush home, edit a video, finish up on editing a video and upload it. So I just paid for my transportation in the morning, and that was 6 cedis. But I ended up spending a little bit more money on food because this was starving. I didn't know what was going on. Well, I had a meeting on Wednesday, did a little bit of talking than I usually would. I don't know if that contributed to the hunger, but basically I was hungry. So I got lunch. We have a canteen in the office, so you can get lunch for 10 cedis. Pretty much get everything, but then at a smaller quantity. And then you can pay 15 cedis if you want a little bit more, quantity. I'm trying to regulate the amount of stuff I'm eating, so I ended up getting the 10 cedi one, which is a mistake, big mistake, because when I was done eating I went back in there and I got a snack for 5 cedis. So yeah, I ended up spending 21 cedis. So that's pretty much a breakdown of how much I would typically spend on work days. For this week I don't have work tomorrow because I have to work on some documentation. I also have to get my Ghana card, which is an ID every Ghanaian or non-Ghanaians living in Ghana has to have compulsory. So I lost mine. I need to replace it, and I'll be doing that tomorrow, God willing. And then I also have a few things I need to get done. So there's still some activities that were required that I spent some money. That's inevitable, but I guess we'll find out how much everything sums up to by the end of the week. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you at the end of the week, and we'll both find out how much I spent in 1 week living here in Accra. all by myself. See you soon. The day is still breaking. I woke up not too long ago. I woke up around 5 o'clock and I'm almost ready. I want to go and get my Ghana card this morning before the sun comes up. So I'm back again with another expense which I totally did not have to make. So I had an issue. I was supposed to go get my Ghana card. So I dressed up, woke up very early this morning, went all the way to, the place I was supposed to get the Ghana card done, and apparently they are not working today. So that's a bummer. I have had to come back home. So my transportation to the place and back home, I went to the place via public transport. I used a bus, like a trusky, and then I came back home like with an Uber. So just this morning I've spent 41 cedis. So just this morning I've already spent 41 cedis on transportation. I could have actually slept and saved every single peso, but I guess as life will have it. And there was no way of me finding out they were not working today. I promise I'm not that stupid. And then on my way back, I still haven't done my groceries, but I had run out of some toiletries. One of them is T-roll. So on my way back from the place, I had to get some T-roll because I don't have even one. You see, like the sheet, I don't have even one. If anything happens, I'll be in trouble. So I got this pack of T-rolls, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there are 10 rolls, and this pack was 35 cedis. The last time I bought T-roll was 25 cedis. You can't tell me that inflation is that high in just like less than a month. The cost of T-roll has increased by 10 cedis. That's not possible. I just feel like that particular shop in my neighborhood is expensive. I'll double check when I go grocery shopping. If they're expensive, I'm not buying things from there again. No.
The next day.
Good morning. So today, purify, you take whatever you desire. Alright, so I'm on my way. Good morning. I'm on my way to the gym now. It's currently 6 something. I'm trying to get to the gym before the sun comes out, and I'm walking because I'm trying to save money. Once the sun comes out, there's no way I'm walking to the gym because the morning sun hits very different, very intense. So I'm trying to get to the gym before the sun comes out. That's like one way I try to save money. Also, I was just walking and I was thinking about how water is overpriced at the gym. Like, I actually want to know why water is overpriced at the gym, because when I used to buy water every single day at the gym, that thing used to add up, and I drink a lot of water. So before the week has ended, I'll probably have spent like 30-50 cedis, which is annoying. So now in order for me to save money, I always carry my bottle of water to the gym. I promise you, it's a little things, but it helps.
Spent too many nights trying to make it through the dark. Gone are the days that I try to tell myself apart. Now I just wanna dance on my drink up in the air. Nights like this are becoming so rare.
On my way back home from the gym, I decided to get some water because I was on my last bag of water in the apartment. And then I made another stop and I got a crate of egg. Then I headed home. And yes, that's another Uber trip. The moment of truth is here. It's finally the end of the week. I hope my energy is not down because I just got back like a few minutes ago. Let's act like this dress is not crumpled, okay? Yeah, let's act like it's not. But the time has come. I have my numbers here because numbers don't lie. Let's get into the breakdown. 17 plus 8 plus 6. 8 6.32. Okay, so I looked through all the expenses and I pretty much broke it down into five groups. I grouped them into 5 main sections because I wanted it to kind of make sense. So let's start off with the most expensive section, which is beauty. I did a few beauty things like you saw. I got my hair relaxed for 400 cedis, my nails done for 160 cedis. I got the beauty supplies we saw for 66 cedis. I got my ponytail for 150 plus delivery for the ponytail was 30 cedis. And that brought my total for the beauty section to, drumroll, 806 cedis. Oh child, that's a bit high. Then the next category is food. I didn't spend a lot of money on food because I actually cook most of my meals. I actually enjoy cooking. The only reason I actually, why am I saying so many actually? The only reason I ended up buying food or ordering in was because I hadn't gone grocery shopping. So I didn't have enough stuff to cook something I wanted to eat. That being said, let's get into the breakdown. So I got my pork chops, like I mentioned, pork chops and potatoes for 48 cedis. I got food at work for 15 cedis. I got beans for 10 cedis. And I got snack and water at work for all the days. Gave me a total of 15 cedis. Food. So my total for food for the week was 88 cedis. Then I wanted to separate the amount I spent on Uber and Bolt from the amount I spent from public transport. So the next category is Uber. I spent 48 cedis to get to the salon for my hair. I spent 9 cedis one time when I closed from the gym and was a bit too late. Then I spent 36 cedis on the day I was going to get my Ghana card. Then I spent another 9 cedis one time when I was rushing to the gym. I think I was like Thursday. I had worked until late and I was trying to make it to the gym before 9. So I used an Uber. That was another 9 cedis. And when I was coming back from the gym today, I used an Uber because I wanted to buy the bags of water you saw and the crate of egg. And the time it took to get those stuff and get home, I guess added up because the price for the Bolt ride was 17 cedis. So for this week, I ended up spending 119 cedis on Uber and Bolt. Then the next category is public transport, aka Trusky. I would usually use Trusky when I'm going to work or when I don't want to walk from my junction to the gym, which is about 2 cedis. So for the Trusky, it was 17 cedis plus another 17 cedis work, plus another 8 cedis work again, and then plus another 6 cedis, which brought my total to 44 cedis, which is how much I spent on public transport for the week. Then I grouped pretty much everything else into miscellaneous or unexpected expenses. First one was the bandage I got for my knee, which was 7.5 cedis, and then the subscription that I forgot to cancel, which was 171.82 cedis. Then I bought 2 bags of water, 14 cedis, and I bought a crate of egg, which was 36 cedis, and that brought my total to 229.32. Now, just for the fun of it, before I tell you the total, how much do you think I spent in 1 week? Let me know in the comments. You can make it a range and that's okay. I just want to know if you can guess from the figures I've given you without using a calculator, just for the fun of it. And also, before I tell you the total, I would say that this was pretty much an expensive week for me. On my spectrum, I usually wouldn't spend this much money in a week. I'm just being honest. I like to live frugally, especially since this is my first year of living alone. I'm trying to live as frugal as I can so that nothing takes me by surprise. After a year, maybe I can relax a bit and spend a little bit more money. Then some of these expenses are like one time or like once in a month thing, like getting my hair relaxed. I'm not gonna be doing that every week. Like getting my nails done, I usually get my nails done like once a month or once in 3 weeks. So I just like to put that out there just in case you're trying to gauge the cost of living based on my expenses, just in case. I also did categorize them so you can have an idea what it is like if you have a lifestyle like mine. Now to your total. Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay, let me stop being annoying. The total amount I spent this week was 1,286 cedis, 32 pesos. I don't know what to say, but yeah, that's how much I spent. You know what that means? That means for the remainder of the month, the budget is going to be tight. Because this girl is trying to live as frugal as she can. Talking about frugal living, you can check out this video right here on some tips on how you can do frugal living right in order to watch your spending and save a little bit more money than you usually would. So check out the video right here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was useful or at least entertaining to you. And I will see you right here. Ciao.